Tonight was the go-home show, the go-home Monday Night Raw before WrestleMania weekend. So, of course, we have to build some storylines. We have to get further into feuds. We got to build some of these matches. So, how good was Monday Night Raw tonight? We'll get into it. Before we do, though, make sure to hit that button to subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. We're posting a lot on this channel, especially this week, WrestleMania week. Come be a part of it. Check out some of the fun videos on this channel. If you take a look around, I guarantee you'll find at least a couple things that you like. All right, now let's get into it. Look, we have the biggest WWE pay-per-view of the year this weekend, so you already know the deal. Everyone brawled with everyone. If you had a match, if you have a match scheduled for this weekend, if you have a match on Saturday or Sunday, even if you have a match on Friday, you know there was brawling to be had to set up your feud for WrestleMania. That was the case with a lot of these feuds this week. We had Stephanie Vaquer and Liv Morgan. Stephanie Vaquer was about to have an interview in the middle of the ring, was attacked by Liv Morgan. Look, I got to go back and retract a previous short form video that I made when I said that we've been booking some of the men's feuds in this way where everyone brawls and everyone just looks tough and they go after each other, and there is very little mic promos, and those feuds, those matches leading into WrestleMania are the ones that I'm most excited for. I have to retract that because in the women's division, Liv Morgan and Stephanie Vaquer, yeah, there is a lot of that for sure. I think the thing that was top of mind when I recorded that video, when I posted that video, was the whole thing of like Liv Morgan talking about Stephanie Vaquer's mom. And that happened a little bit tonight as well, with Liv Morgan being like, I knew your mom was trash, but I didn't know that she raised a little bitch. And then that started their feud. But that was fun. I really enjoyed it. Liv Morgan looked like a woman possessed, man. I don't know who wins this match. I have it in mind. There'll be a predictions video. You'll get to hear who I think is going to win this video or this match. But yeah, listen, this brawl was probably the most entertaining brawl of the night. We had another brawl with for the IC match. We had a tag team match between Javon Evans and Dragon Lee against Rusev and JD McDonough. Javon Evans and Dragon Lee won that match. Who cares? But the big blow up moment in here was that Rusev took everyone out. He took out JD McDonough. He took out Dragon Lee. He took out Javon Evans. Rey Mysterio came out, took him out as well. Penta came out, took him out as well. So Rusev booked strong, which means he's absolutely not going to win this weekend. But yeah, again, WrestleMania is around the corner, so we all got to brawl. We also had Kairi Sane against Io Sky. I thought that this would be where WWE was going to book that Io versus Kairi match. I do think that it's going to happen. I think I'm more convinced now than I was that this match will be on the card. I think we're going to wait to probably do it the day of. They've done this before where the day of in the pre-show, they're like, oh, they got into it backstage, so now they're also in the match. Great. I think that match would be great. That match would be a highlight of the show, man. Io and Asuka in the same ring together, throw Kairi in the mix. Why not? But yeah, we had Kairi and Io. Asuka, of course, got involved. So then who came out to save Io Sky from Asuka? It was Rhea Ripley. So she came out, she neutralized Asuka. But then out of nowhere, we got Jade Cargill come out and attack Rhea Ripley. Again, it's WrestleMania week, so everyone is brawling. Io Sky did lose this match because the referee got distracted by I don't even know what. Kairi was just laying down in the ring while Io Sky was climbing the turnbuckle, and then the ref just like went to go check on Kairi for absolutely no reason. Asuka pushed Io Sky off of the turnbuckle, and then Kairi got the roll up. 1, 2, 3. Kairi Sane wins. I do think that this is setting up a match between them two. I really, 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 really hope that they do this the day of WrestleMania, or if not, between now and WrestleMania. I think that they both deserve to be on the WrestleMania card, if nothing else, right? You're telling me that Io Sky, being one of the most entertaining parts of Monday Night Raw for all of 2025 and all of 2026 so far, and you're not going to put her on the WrestleMania card, that would be criminal. So please, WWE, do what's right. And then the fourth brawl of the match was Gunther and Seth Rollins. Gunther came out. He was about to address why he wanted a match against Seth Rollins. He got interrupted by Seth Rollins, who started beating up on Gunther. Gunther retreated. Then Seth Rollins grabs the mic and he's like, tell me why you want to match with me. It makes no sense. And he's absolutely right. It makes no sense. He's like, you say you're not doing a favor for Paul Heyman because you're expecting a favor back. You say that that's not your motivation. So what is your motivation? And Gunther essentially just said that it's because Seth Rollins never challenged Gunther for a title match back when Gunther was the champion. This feud makes less sense the more that they explain it. Gunther says he just wants people to see that Seth Rollins can't lace his boots, and then they did a weird like forehead to forehead thing, and they of course they brawled. They brawled. I mean, what do you expect from this? They brawled, and Gunther retreated, and we're getting this match at WrestleMania. Fine, whatever. Like we got some sort of explanation, which to be fair, I did say I just want something. So they gave us something. And yes, this is all leading towards Gunther probably cashing in that favor with Paul Heyman getting a match against Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam and probably retiring Brock Lesnar. So we'll get there. We'll get there. Not the best build, of course. Of course, these two guys are going to put on a great match. But we got something at least. And they brawled because you got to brawl. It's the week of WrestleMania. Where we didn't get a brawl for once was Brock Lesnar and Obafemi. And that's because we had them do a contract signing, which we didn't have a contract signing for any other match. So whatever, we got a contract signing for this match. But they did it separately. So at the beginning of the show, we had Brock Lesnar sign his contract. He said that no one's going to remember Oba's name after this weekend. Okay, cool, whatever. We then later in the show got a contract signing by Obafemi. And he got interrupted by Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman was like, look, Oba, you're great. You're awesome. You're big. You have a rocket ship strapped to you. You are for sure a big deal, but you're not going to beat Brock. And when you don't beat Brock, when you lose to Brock, my door is always open so I can take you to the next level. And as much as I really want that, as much as I kind of want Paul Heyman to be Obafemi's advocate, I don't think Obafemi needs anything. I think Obafemi just needs to win. And I think Obafemi is already a star. He doesn't need a mouthpiece. He's great on the mic. He's fun on the mic. He doesn't need anything. He does not need Paul Heyman. I just hope, look, I had said that I want Oba to win and that I hope Oba wins this match and that WWE should book Oba to win this match. But quite frankly, and this is a spoiler alert for my predictions video, I just don't need Oba to lose. Do with that what you will. We had a weird video package with IShowSpeed trading with the Vision for his match. Fine. And then speaking of that match, we had a match between the Usos and LA Knight. Yeah, versus the MFTs. This match happened because backstage, LA Knight was talking to the Usos, and then they were interrupted by Solo Sikoa for some reason. For some reason, Solo Sikoa and the MFTs were at Monday Night Raw tonight. Made no sense. Not Tama Tonga, though. He made that very clear. Solo Sikoa was like, I don't know why Tama's not here. We'll find out why Tama wasn't there in a second. But he basically challenged them for a match. He's like, my brothers are, being stupid here, running around with LA Knight for no reason. Let's have a match. So they had a match. LA Knight and the Usos won this match because of Tama Tonga. Tama Tonga showed up in the middle of this match. He distracted the MFTs. Solo Sikoa was like, where were you? And I think it was Solo Sikoa, JC Mateo, and Tonga Loa were this match. So yeah, Tonga Loa got I forget what BFTs? Is that what it is? BFD? Whatever LA Knight's finishing move is called. It slipped my mind for a second. And then he got the 1-2-3. So LA Knight and the Usos win going into WrestleMania. And I still don't know who will win that match at WrestleMania, but this match was whatever. I don't get the point. I guess it was to advance the storyline between Tama Tonga and Solo Sikoa, because there's probably going to be a turn. Tama's probably going to turn on Solo Sikoa on Friday Night SmackDown during that street fight with the Wyatt Six. So I think that that's why this happened, is to progress that story. They did make mention on commentary that great that they're having this match because the Usos and LA Knight don't really have a lot of chemistry. That's another thing. It's like Jey Uso and LA Knight hated each other for so long. Like, they both attacked LA Knight at one point. Jimmy and Jay both attacked LA Knight at some point. And they just kind of forgot about it. I don't know. Weird. I'm glad that they're all at WrestleMania. I'm glad that they're all getting a WrestleMania match, but it's not my favorite match for sure. A couple other things that happened really quickly before we get into the main event segment. We had Lyra Valkyria. She had a match against Charlotte Flair tonight. Lyra won that match. There wasn't a brawl after this, surprisingly. Both teams just kind of stared each other down. Bayley and Lyra stared down Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. And then that kind of just happened. I can't wait for that tag team match. I don't know at this point if the Bellas will be a part of it. I don't care, quite frankly, if the Bellas are a part of it. We also got a segment with Danhausen and Adam Pearce, where Adam Pearce was talking to somebody on the phone. Danhausen was like, I want to hang out with John Cena. I want to meet John Cena. I want to be in the ring with John Cena at WrestleMania. So, yeah, I am absolutely looking forward to a moment between John Cena and Danhausen. I think that that would steal the show. Again, there's rumors of a handicap match between Danhausen and The Miz and Kit Wilson. I don't know if we'll get an official match. That'll probably be what this segment becomes, right? Like Danhausen will come out and interrupt. The Miz will probably come out. The Miz and Kit Wilson will probably interrupt John Cena. Then Danhausen will come out and like curse everyone. And then it won't be a match, but it'll be like a 2-on-2 beatdown, and great. I can't wait for Danhausen and John Cena to meet. I don't know if he's going to be able to see him. He made that joke tonight, by the way. He's like, if I see him, love it. Danhausen, best part of all of WWE programming right now. All right, now let's get into the main event segment, which of course was Roman Reigns and CM Punk having a chat. We did get like a really weird video to start off the show tonight where Roman Reigns was talking about like, hey Punk, I'm gonna give you a chance to tell the crowd the truth, but if you don't, I will. And then they also like he talked about Pat McAfee on that video as well, which again it like leads me to believe that these stories are somehow connected. And then the way that video ended was so weird. It was like, I am your tribal chief and I approve you this message. Kind of like a political ad video, which I don't know, whatever. But yeah, so the end of this show was CM Punk and Roman Reigns face to face. I was expecting some big bombshell from Roman Reigns, but no, I mean, they both basically just love bombed each other, right? CM Punk was like, I hate you, Roman Reigns, because you're good. I hate you because you were the champion for 1,300 and whatever days you were champion for. I hate you because you've main evented WrestleMania so many times and you've put in the work and you deserve to main event those WrestleManias. And CM Punk was like, or Roman Reigns was like, I hate you, CM Punk, because the fans love you, and I hate you, CM Punk, because if I leave, I don't know if they'll keep chanting my name for a decade like they chanted your name. And I hate you because you connect so well with our fans. And I don't know if you guys have ever watched like rap. That's my cat, by the way. He's into the segment. He enjoyed that Roman Reigns and CM Punk segment. I don't know what's wrong with him. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this. Have you guys ever seen those like rap battles online? And there's every once in a while they do like a nice rap battles, like a compliment battle. And that's what this reminded me of tonight. It reminded me of one of those compliment battles that I've seen online. Look, it's been a really weird shift from where they were the last few weeks, but I do feel like because of that video in the beginning, the two stories are connected. And yeah, I mean, look, this is going to main event night 2, and it's going to main event night 2 for a reason, I hope. That's what I thought about John Cena versus Cody Rhodes, but I hope that this is for a reason. So I guess let Papa H cook. I don't know. But yeah, WrestleMania is this weekend. Super excited. This match. Yeah, I mean, CM Punk is my guy. So anytime he's in the ring, I'm excited for it. So that's everything that happened on Monday Night Raw tonight. Show was fine. It was mostly recaps. It was mostly just reminding you of some of the matches that are happening this weekend, reminding you what time it starts, reminding you how to watch the show. Typical WWE. That club WWE thing. It's like, hey, you guys want more of the stuff that people don't really like? Sign up for our service that is probably going to cost, I don't know, $10 a month. Whatever. WWE just doesn't know how to read the room. We're complaining about spending too much money on WWE, WWE bleeding us dry, and then they're like, hey, buy this too. Whatever. WWE Monday Night Raw tonight, I'd say it wasn't a bad show, but it wasn't a great show. I'll give it a 3.5 out of 5 stars. It wasn't bad at all. It was expected, nothing like groundbreaking. That Liv Morgan and Stephanie Vaquera segment, though, best segment of the night. Anyway, though, since you made it this far, make sure to drop a like, make sure to hit subscribe, make sure to do all of the things that you do. Come check out this channel throughout the week. There's going to be a lot of fun WrestleMania content leading up to WrestleMania. You'll see my predictions video. If you haven't done so already, this video is going to be probably the matches that I wanted to see at WrestleMania that they haven't booked yet. It's either that or the AEW video. It's probably going to be the predictions video, or not the predictions video, the matches I wanted to see at WrestleMania that we haven't gotten yet. But as always, until next time, have a nice day and enjoy WrestleMania.